What's up everyone? This is my 2016 ND Miata Club and I've had it for just over a year now. I'm going to go over all of its quirks and features and I'm going to take it out on the road. Wait a minute. That's not my channel. I'm going to go over all my favorite things about this car and also what to expect when buying a car like this. Let's get into it. So the first thing you'll notice is what a good looking car. It looks fresh and up to date with the cars of 2021 with an aggressive front end that could look even more so with a spider grille. And with the top down, the back end looks great too. The side profile looks sleek and these 17-inch club wheels fit it well. And it'll look even better when I get some lowering springs to get rid of that wheel gap. When you get in, you'll notice the body color trim piece that wraps from the door all the way around to the dash. In today's day and age of digital displays, I'm very happy with an analog tack and speedo. The center screen looks somewhat out of place, but works as expected when playing music played from my phone via Bluetooth, and also has a nice basic nav system as standard. The club comes with an upgraded Bose speaker system, so there's no competition with your music and the wind noise. There is a decent amount of plastic trim, but it all feels sturdy and overall is a nice place to be. A nice feature is when you're on the phone, a speaker is integrated into the headrest on the driver's seat, so it's easy to hear the other person on the other line, even with the top down. Hello? Hello?
Oh my gosh, David, did you hear that Taylor Swift just came out with her new re-record?
Wow. The next thing I'll touch upon is its versatility. I can mash it on a track on Sunday, pick up some groceries on the way home, take it to work on Monday, and all I had to do was refill the tank. This car is so reliable, I've had no issues with it the whole time I owned it. The only things I've had to do to it was change the oil and put on a new set of brake pads. I also get pretty good fuel economy. I get about, on average, 25 miles per gallon with a mixture of spirited canyon runs and grocery drives. It's a convertible. I've actually never been a fan of convertibles. It doesn't look good, it adds weight, I wouldn't use it. That is, until I got this car. Anything from spirited canyon runs to a nice... Anything from spirited canyon runs to taking my fiance for a nice drive down PCH to track days makes for such an incredible and unique experience when the top is down. And the fact that this is a soft top with no motor, it actually reduces weight. Now, the most important thing about buying a car is how much fun you have in it. That said, the Miata is one of the most fun cars I have ever driven. I've driven a 991 Carrera S, a Hellcat, a C7 Corvette, and a Nissan GTR, and wow, do they suck! No, I'm just kidding. All of these cars are incredible in their own way, but the Miata has its own set of features that make it stand out. With it being super light, weighing in at about 2,300 pounds, its nimbleness and agility makes it feel like you're driving on rails. With 155 horsepower and 148 foot-pounds of torque, it has decent get up and go, but most importantly, you can use 100% of the car on even the most technical roads. There's nothing like being able to floor it out of a turn, wind it out till redline, and feel confident while flying through the gears. It's much more fun to drive a slow car fast than a fast car slow. And lastly, the price. This retails for about $29,000 with the club package, but on the used market, you can get it for around $20,000. I actually got this with 26,000 miles for $17,400. Out the door after registration and fees and everything was about 20 grand. And what a deal! Okay, now let's move on to what to expect when daily driving a car like this. This is Costco. This is me with 2 items purchased at Costco. This is what it's like shopping in the ND Miata. There is 4.6 cubic feet of trunk space in the ND. To compare, a 2017 Honda Civic has 12. But don't forget, there's a front seat too. There's no glove box, but there's a small compartment located between the driver and passenger seat. Oh, hello Mr. Suthers. And a smaller compartment where you can put your keys and other tiny belongings. Now, my fiance loves to put her seat back, but that just can't happen in a Miata. This is about as far back as the seat goes. This is my fiance's car. Look at this. It looks like there's a 6'5" man in here. Wait a minute. If that's the driver's seat, and this is the passenger seat. Natalie? The ND1 Miatas don't come with a telescopic steering wheel, but fortunately for me, it's in the perfect place, so I don't have to adjust it anyways. In the ND2s, however, it does have the telescopic as standard. I'm 6'2", and while it is a little snug, I do fit comfortably. And while shifting or hitting the gas or the brake, my knees do not hit the steering wheel. The passenger floor area does have a large hump, giving about 25% less floor space. And that just about sums it up. These cons shouldn't be surprised and almost expected when buying a tiny sports car like this. Overall, I love the car and I'm really looking forward to putting some mods on it, so stay tuned and subscribe to see how these upgrades perform. I'll see you in the next one. Redlining Redhead out.